Yes, we're still giving away one Sir Etherknight Doharis collectible for every video that we put out in March until the 31st of March. For your chance to win, leave a comment below and make sure to include your collectible wallet address. Winners will be announced on the 5th of April, 2019. Hey everybody, it is Mattie here with Altcoin Buzz. Hope you're having a terrific Friday, that you had a great week, that you're gearing up for a fantastic weekend. And in sync with the beginning of your weekend, we have a whole bunch of interesting news from a few different perspectives, as always, to take a look at. We're asking ourselves if Brexit is going to help boost the value of cryptocurrencies from a couple of different perspectives. We'll give you some updates about Tron and their new acquisition. Legacy Trust and Ledger have a big new announcement, as do Kick and Tap It Talk. Then there's some unfortunate news. We've got to bring it up, when it does warrant discussion, but it seems like there are some problems with Litecoin and Dogecoin as far as developer support. But let's begin with this article on newsbtc.com from the 29th of March. Bitcoin accumulation is real as unspent transaction outputs reach all-time high. So as we all know, we have to buy low and sell high. As the author writes here, there is no better time to accumulate an asset than when its price is on the floor. Bitcoin has certainly been in that position for the past 4 months, as it has failed to break major resistance at $4,000 and lulled around this price level. As you guys know, this is not financial advice, but we're talking about UTXOs. So those are unspent transaction outputs. For the Bitcoin blockchain, it is an output that has yet to be spent as a new input transaction. So UTXOs are processed continuously and are responsible for beginning and ending each transaction. Transaction confirmation results in the removal of spent coins from the UTXO. So during the crypto peak at the end of 2017, January 2018, UTXO levels reached 67 million before falling sharply as the great sell-off accelerated. So around August of 2018, the trend reversed and they started to increase again. The curve steepened as this year began. Levels of unspent transaction outputs have just surpassed the previous all-time high and are a definitive sign that the Bitcoin accumulation is real. Tweet here from @PhilB. UTXOs have now surpassed all-time highs and stepped up in 2019. The accumulation is real. If you pair this with other data, you look at things like the difficulty of Bitcoin, the hash rates that are out there in the market, which is a very, very free market metric, you see that those are kind of unaffected. Those are also rising, or at least staying consistent despite depressed prices. If you're curious to take a look at some other indicators and some other theoretical analysis, there's talk of hodl waves here, there's talk of some other stuff. Let us know your thoughts and your perspectives, as always, in the comments below. And now in the daily dose of CCN political news, 62% of analysts believe Brexit will boost the value of cryptocurrencies. This article from the 29th of March. According to data collected by Syndicator, a market intelligence firm that ran an ICO in 2017, at least 62% of analysts polled believe that the upcoming Brexit will have a positive impact on the market for digital assets and cryptocurrencies. 74% of all surveyed parties are considering cryptocurrencies as an addition to their portfolio. Readers may be aware that British lawmakers are currently surprised by Prime Minister Theresa May's essential resubmission of an agreement they have already rejected. The second failure of her proposal led to her resignation. The whole situation has got many in the British media and political circles reconsidering the entire notion. Forget about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency for just a moment, but to paint the economic picture, the impacts of Brexit have already been felt for years. Bank of England estimates that nearly £800 million per week have been shed from the economy every week since the decision passed in 2016. During the same period, the British pound, the GBP, has lost 5% against the dollar and 10% against the euro. I'm not suggesting that Great Britain or the UK is going to be facing economic turmoil, probably far from it. They're a relatively stable country. So not to say that they're going to be moving in the direction of Venezuela or certain African nations, but even if there is a 5 or 10% depreciation in their currency, in the pound, these are the kind of triggers that prompt people towards adoption in one form or another. It prompts that person that was on the fence to open up a wallet. It kind of pushes that economically libertarian individual towards finally confirming their identity on the platform that they signed up for a few weeks or a few months ago. These are the kinds of things that, in my opinion, are going to collectively add to the popularity of Bitcoin and the adoption of cryptocurrencies in general. Perhaps the most exciting result of the syndicator survey is the belief that post-Brexit Britain is likely to have friendlier crypto regulations. Competing with nearby France for blockchain businesses may become a new pastime. However, up to 44% of forecasters polled disagree with this notion. They believe it could have a somewhat negative impact. As the report says, you could check out the following quote. It is a long one, so I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but I would encourage you all to check out this article in full, as well as the syndicator research that we're going to link to in the description below. You may not be familiar with this piece. We put it out a few weeks ago. 3 reasons why Brexit is a great opportunity for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. It's a nice in-depth look done by Zach and put together very nicely. So we'll link to this as well. If you're not familiar, then you can go back and check it out. It's a good piece that we'd encourage you to check out if you're at all interested in the intersection of cryptocurrency and Brexit. It's the collision of worlds sometimes. In other news here on altcoinbuzz.io, Tron Foundation acquired blockchain Appstore CoinPlay. Justin Sun, the CEO and founder of Tron TRX, announced that Tron has acquired CoinPlay, a blockchain application store. The Tron Foundation has revealed its next acquisition. It's CoinPlay, a blockchain app store. It has been acquired by the foundation. Justin Sun, the CEO and founder of Tron, announced the news on Twitter. The 11th top crypto by market cap revealed the news today. Tron's CEO, Justin Sun, tweeted the following: fellow #Tronics. I didn't know that was the official designation. I'm proud to officially announce that Tron has successfully acquired CoinPlay. From now on, @CoinPlay Shop becomes part of Tron's ecosystem together with BitTorrent, making Tron one of the largest decentralized ecosystems in the world. #TRX. You can read about it on medium.com, which will open up here in just a second. As always, pardon the interruption. If you want to read more about it, you can check out this article from the 28th of March, Tron's acquisition of CoinPlay. Another stride forward. Kudos to Tron. I think that's good news. Also here on altcoinbuzz.io, Legacy Trust and Ledger announced cryptocurrency custody for institutional investors. Legacy Trust is partnering with Ledger, the creators of the Ledger Nano S, to offer custody digital assets via their, quote, Ledger Vault product. So recently it was announced that Legacy Trust is partnering with Ledger, the creators of the Ledger Nano S, to offer custody of digital assets via the Ledger Vault product. And you have a tweet here from @Ledger. We are thrilled to work with Legacy Trust to introduce a world-first institutional-grade digital asset custody solution by leveraging their Ledger Vault, which is a multi-authorization wallet management tool for digital assets. You can read more about it on ledger.com. For all the reasons as to why custody is a hot topic and all the perspectives that Dan has to offer on why this is a very interesting development, check out the article in full and let us know your thoughts and your perspectives, as always, in the comments below. In other quick news here, we're talking on cryptobriefing.com about Kin and about Kik. So Kik and Tapatalk to roll out Kin, K-I-N, support for 200,000 servers. Tapatalk will now support Kin tokens on over 200,000 online forums. Article from the 28th of March. Popular instant messaging app turned blockchain startup Kik has announced a partnership with online forum platform Tapatalk to leverage the Kin token on its massive roster of forums. Kin, the native token of the Kik project, was developed to provide incentives for users to produce high-quality content on its platform and allow creators to monetize their time on the app. Tapatalk aims to be a leader in forum management software and, as such, is willing to adopt the cutting edge of user experience enhancing technology, in this case, blockchain. According to the announcement, the platform has already amassed an aggregate user base rivaling that of Reddit and Twitter, take that with a grain of salt, and currently exceeding any others of its kind. Like many other media platforms, blockchain tech has captured the attention of Tapatalk, specifically due to the prospect of user monetization. Winter Wong, the CEO of Tapatalk, said the following, quote, online forums are decentralized by nature, which is why partnering with Kin to give our users the opportunity to earn and use rewards across various apps was so appealing. Another day, another partnership in the world of cryptocurrency. Finally today, guys, with a little bit of a more negative note, just want to be honest with you and let you know that this is something being talked about on cryptonews.com. Crypto developers are seen to be abandoning Litecoin and Dogecoin, according to a report. This article from the 29th of March. The crypto market is a huge space and it has many players apart from investors, enterprises, traders, and exchanges. And one of these players is Electric Capital. They issued a report on the 6th of March and are based in Palo Alto, California. The report has presented an in-depth view of the development activities of prime cryptocurrencies on GitHub. The report claims that its team has analyzed more than 3,000 blockchain products in the global crypto space. It has considered over 20,000 code repositories and around 16 million commits. The report paid particular attention to two altcoins in the market, one being Litecoin and the other being Dogecoin. The report has studied these two coins by applying a few measures like high network value coin, and the report has labeled both coins as, quote, being abandoned by developers. The reason given is the slow and low development done in the previous year. As far as Dogecoin is concerned, it's observed zero development activity and active developers in 2019 for consecutive months. Nice sentence. Dogecoin project witnessed most of the developing activity last year during September to October. This was the time when the Doge Ethereum bridge was getting built, but that is all. In case of Litecoin, the developer activity has fallen from 40 active developers in January last year to only 3 developers in January this year. Not encouraging if that is accurate, but I think they've also focused their efforts and their energies a little bit more carefully. So that may also be a factor at play here. Anyways, if you guys want to read more about this particular report and the opinions that have been expressed for both Dogecoin and Litecoin, check out this article. We'll link to it in the description below. But I think that about wraps it up, everybody. Do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media and keep checking back into our website, altcoinbuzz.io. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell. That way you're going to receive notifications. But have a great Friday, everybody. If you choose to invest, I wish you only the very best of luck. But have a great start to your weekend, members of the Altcoin Buzz Army, and we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.